Shannon and Susan here. We're not sure if this was a great idea or not. Oh no, it's telling me that I need to rotate my device.
Oh, but mine's doing all right.
Is yours okay?
Yeah, mine's doing awesome.
Okay, I think mine's good. Is it? Am I live?
It says you are.
Okay, well somebody might give us some likes or some thumbs up. My head's going to be cut off and I don't care. We don't care because we have wine.
We have wine.
And we had some CBD oil. I took mine before I got here.
The oil.
Some extra so I wouldn't be all nervous. Oh, I see people. Hey! Whoop whoop.
I don't see anybody on mine.
You don't see anybody yet? Are you sure
Mine
you're live?
doesn't say live.
Make sure you're live. Hey guys. Okay, so Susan's trying to figure out her live thing. So I'm going to talk for just a second. We're going to talk about, oh my God, we're going to talk about so much stuff today. But Susan joined my team and I'm excited. And we're going to talk about CBD oil. We're going to talk about the cannabis business today and also about how everything happens for a reason. Just kind of about some life stuff. Are you live?
I don't think I am. It's not saying that I am.
Okay, we'll do it again.
But it's not letting me do anything.
Uh-oh. We're going to go on your Facebook page later.
We will.
And it's going to show our nose hairs and stuff. And we're going to be like, are you live?
But you know what? We don't care. Because we got wine.
We do. Loosey-goosey. Chink, chink, chink. I have a plastic wine glass, so it didn't chink. I have to make the noise. Okay, so we're at Wilson's Bistro Inn. That's what it used to be called. I don't think it's called that anymore. It's seafood. Wilson's Seafood.
Seafood?
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I still call it Wilson's Bistro
Me too.
Inn.
It'll always be.
Too bad. But
Just like Bobby's store
look,
will always
can
be
y'all
Bobby's
look?
store.
Can y'all see the lake back there? Look, I don't know if you can. It is absolutely
It's gorgeous.
beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. I think we're not shadowed.
And this is one of the prettiest places on the lake.
It really is.
You can sit on their porch, you can eat, and you can see the lake. It's gorgeous.
It really is gorgeous. And I have to say, their food is so much better now than it has been recently. They've kind of gone back to some original recipes and stuff. So give it a try if you haven't been out to Wilson's in a while. But that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're here for. CBD oil. If you haven't heard about it, well, we're going to tell you a little bit about it. But we also just want to talk about everything. We're going to talk about everything
Let's
today.
talk about life the last few years.
Okay.
Everything happens for a reason, I believe.
Yes. That's kind of what we're going to, that's our little theme today. Can y'all see us? Hello? We keep going shady, which I'm not liking. Let's see if we can fix it. Ooh.
Ooh, ooh. We're falling.
No.
Maybe mine will work.
Get you on there. So, the lake is how Susan and I actually met, which is really neat, and it's definitely one of the things that reminds us that everything does happen for a reason. Susan donated a prize
So she'll have to rotate.
for the fundraiser. Yes. Okay, here we go. I'm trying.
Can
if
we
we
see
start
us?
going, look, ooh, we're sinking.
Y'all, we really haven't had much wine. This is our first glass, really.
It seems like it's been 15 glasses, though, I swear.
I think you need to move it over in your thingy a little
Okay,
bit.
here we go. We're going this way. Talking that one.
Okay. Shannon and I met a few years ago when we were doing a fundraiser for the lake in 2016.
15.
Oh, it was before the flood?
Yes.
Okay.
It was the
It
year
was just
before.
for the Salvinia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. We were doing a fundraiser for the lake to get money to help get rid of the Salvinia because apparently none of our politicians at the time were interested in helping out our lake. And there's lots of us that love this lake, so we got together and we put on a fundraiser. Shannon and her significant other,
You can say his name.
I was,
Oh, okay.
Weldon Thomas, are the ones that were the spearhead for the...
What, actually, Weldon really was.
Was he?
Yeah, I wasn't even involved.
Oh, okay.
I was going to make a donation, too. Remember that first year?
Mm-hmm.
All I was doing was going to donate some artwork. And so
And you got roped in.
Yes, I went in to just donate some artwork, and then that's how that happened. Hey, we are still here.
Yeah.
We went dark again.
Mine says I gotta...
Okay. Hey, when y'all do live videos, I don't know what, but don't take lessons from us is all I'm going to say. Don't take live video lessons
Well, y'all
from
know
us.
I don't do live very often, so you know I don't know anything about it.
But it's fun.
Shannon talked me into this.
Well,
She's helping me with my fear.
okay, so you donated Pink Zebra
I donated Pink Zebra.
that first year.
Yes.
And then oh my gosh, the whole,
Was that the year that I set up?
and you did set
And
up.
I set
yes.
up in the park.
And the whole
And you know what,
shed.
y'all? For a one-day event, that fundraiser at Lake Bistineau with all of the Lake Bistineau peeps was my one-day biggest Pink Zebra selling day ever.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was amazed when I got home and counted my moolah, and I was just amazed at the people that, I'm sure it had to do with donating to the lake and all that, but it was, yeah.
It was a huge
I love
turnout. That was
Bistineau
so much
peeps.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so much fun. Okay, so we're kind of supposed to be talking about CBD.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
We'll get into that.
We're getting there. Hang on. If you don't have time, just watch the replay. It's okay. You can watch later. Just save it. Save this video.
Yep.
Watch it when you're bored later. So you donated the Pink Zebra, and look, the whole shed out there, when we went to go pull out all that stuff, smelled so great. I was like, what is that smell? What is that smell? We finally found the whole basket of Pink Zebra stuff.
It was just like a basket with a couple of jars in it.
That's all it was. It wasn't even open. I don't know how it was smelling. It was so great.
Just because it's awesome.
Yes, it is awesome. So then I had to get in on that on the Black Friday deal because it was
right.
$20 to get in.
I mean, who doesn't want to join Pink Zebra for $20?
$20.
I mean, my gosh.
You can't pass that up. So then we got to be pretty good friends.
Through the Pink Zebra and
And I've
doing
met
stuff
some great
around the
people.
lake.
Yep, doing stuff around the lake. And then this opportunity for the CBD oil just kind of came up out of nowhere, mainly because I thought I was dying and needed some oil. And I kind of ran into it myself. And then for $20, she said, okay, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to join something for $20? I mean, my gosh. Plus, Shannon had said how well it made her sleep. And my biggest problem is that I don't sleep good. I haven't slept good for years, and plus when you get my age, you have that stupid menopause crap, and you have hot flashes and all that stuff. So, but I've only been on it like 3 or 4 days, and I've noticed a change in my sleep habits and also my hormonal flashes.
Yay!
So I'm
I
so
didn't know about that
excited.
part.
Yes,
Yay.
yes.
Awesome. Okay, I really am going to try to adjust this thing so I don't have to hold it the whole time because I really want to talk to y'all.
Okay.
Look,
What do
do
you
you
need
think
to
I'm
do?
in the sun and that's why we're dark? Let's scooch over a little bit. Like, just a little bit.
This way?
Yeah. Don't you think? The owner's coming out here.
Oh, no.
We're going to get in
I hope
trouble.
we don't get run off. I didn't know we were going to be using their porch. Hey!
Hey!
Do y'all mind if we use your porch for just a few minutes? No. Thank you.
It may be a little more than a few minutes. We've got to get ourselves adjusted here. I'm sorry to make y'all dizzy. Hang on. Okay, is that going to work? Nope.
But anyway, Pink Zebra is still my passion, and I will not be giving up my Pink Zebra. I'm sure there's people that have seen that I posted a few things about the CBD oil and are thinking, oh my God, what is she doing? But no, I am not giving up my Pink Zebra. It's still, I mean, I'm fixing to go on my 3rd trip I earned. I can't give it up. I'm fixing to go to the Dominican Republic for free.
That's so awesome. You are awesome. So I can't imagine that you're going to do so well with this because you do so well with Pink Zebra, and this kind of just like you have people flocking to
Yeah.
you to get this stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's really exciting.
It's been amazing, just the few things that I've posted on Facebook and the people that have come to me and said, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Yes.
So it's just amazing.
It feels really cool to me. I was the very first affiliate in North Louisiana. So then Weldon came right under me, kind of reluctantly, but he's still trying to drag his feet, but I keep pulling him by his hair. He's going to get there eventually. But so that's pretty neat because we're wide open. So
Right,
we're
right.
essentially bringing the legal cannabis business to town.
That's right.
That's pretty neat.
Yes, it is.
I never thought I'd be a drug dealer.
I never did either. Me either. Oh my gosh.
That's so funny. Just kidding. We were going to call this session wine and weed, but we decided that probably wasn't a good idea. We probably shouldn't do
We
that.
may not have very many people tune in then, but they may tune in to see, okay, why is Susan and Shannon doing wine and weed?
Yeah, what the heck is wrong with these ladies right here? Y'all look at my shirt. It's backwards. Oh, wait, let me move this up. You can see it in Susan. It's backwards, but it's so cute. Christy did it. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Why does
No,
it keep
I
doing
didn't-
that?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay, there it goes.
Okay. All right, so let's see what we got. I had a few questions that have been asked lately. These are like some of the most asked questions about CBD oil. So I figured we could kind of touch on all of these. And then also I wanted to, hang on to that.
Okay.
I wanted to show y'all the products a little bit. And this is something I want to show y'all. Y'all, I love this book. It's called You're a Badass. I've read this book more than once. I think this is my third time to read it. Susan says she has this book and she's never read it.
But I haven't read it. But I think I'm going to read it because I'm a badass.
You are a badass. That's true. That is true. For sure. This kind of hit me yesterday. And so I was like, okay, so it don't matter that I'm not in there. They don't care. They can hear my weed eater voice, as I call it. This is like, what are you doing here? It's the name of this chapter. And the first thing that it says is, getting clear about what your unique purpose is can be the difference between living a happy, fulfilled life of abundance, choice, and expense. I have had wine. Abundance, choice, or living in the restrictive veal pen of your own indecision and tired old excuses. Ooh, Lord, I had some excuses. I can't do it.
I think we all have excuses.
You know, it's too scary, it's too hard, it's too whatever.
I'm afraid.
A gift, of course, is meant to be given, which is why it's so brutal when we can't figure out what ours is. It's a gift that we have. Whatever it is we're supposed to do, it's a gift to the world, you know? And if we're not being our authentic selves, then we're just...
That's right.
We're
not giving our gift. We're wasting it.
And so the joy of giving someone a gift is unparalleled. We all know how it feels, hopping back and forth from foot to foot, wringing our hands, practically peeing our pants, begging them to open it. Open it already! Just open it! The power of giving is so strong that the excitement and the good feelings are often greater for the giver than the receiver.
Exactly. And that's something I have a hard time with, is accepting people that want to give me things.
I do too.
Like, some of y'all know my mother passed away a couple of weeks ago, and a very good friend of mine, she lives in Texas. So she's not local, and she sent me a message. She said, hey, and her husband just graduated from the police academy, and he doesn't have a job yet, so I know with their money is probably pretty tight. And she said, I'd like to send you a gift card for you to stop and pick up dinner and take home one night. And I said, oh, you don't have to do that. Just that knowing that you would do it means a lot to me. And so I just brushed off her gift, and she wasn't able to give her gift to me. And then someone mentioned something about letting someone give you their gift the next day, and I felt really bad about it.
Yes.
So...
Aww.
And I've already apologized to her and told her I'm sorry I didn't let you give you my gift.
I understand, though. I do. I actually am not a gift person. Well, I love to give gifts, but I don't really care to receive them. I don't know why that is. I got to get better about that.
Me too.
This is kind of one of the things that it's talking about. One of the highlights here is when we share what we were brought here to give, we're in alignment with our highest and most powerful selves. So when I share my quirky weirdness, somebody out there loves it. You know? So one of the things that I love to share with the CBD oil, I guess, like, I wasn't really intending to get involved in the business of it. I did go ahead and get in it because it's just $20, like you said. But I wasn't really considering or really thinking that I would get too involved in it. But then when I saw what it did for me, and then I would read on Facebook about somebody dealing with something that I knew the oil could help with, I was like, oh my gosh, I can help them.
Right.
And so that was important to me. And as much as I love Pink Zebra and love to make people's houses smell good, I'm much more like to help somebody in this way.
Have a better life, as far as a better quality of life.
Yes. So it just kind of struck me as something I really wanted to do. Okay, so this next thing, it just says, most people wander through their lives giving the tasteful candle version of their gifts. You know, they don't show up to the party empty-handed or anything. They present their somewhat flaccid gift to the world, receive a warm hug, and, oh, you shouldn't have in return, but they don't knock it out of the park. You know, and I think that that's what I've been doing. I think most of us probably do.
Right.
So I'm ready to knock it out of the park. I really am.
Let's do it.
I mean, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Why not? I gotta drink some more wine, though.
Okay, let's do it. Knocking it out of the park.
Chink. Okay, guys. Let me tell you all a little bit about this stuff. Susan Susan when did you join? A week ago?
Monday.
No. Monday. Woohoo!
I started taking it Sunday when I got home from Texas.
Awesome. Okay. Oh, I wanted to say one thing. One thing I noticed, don't tell Weldon that I'm telling y'all this, but I noticed that he's not snoring as bad. Well, actually, I don't think he snored at all, which is crazy good. So if you have a snorer, get you some stuff.
I'll have to admit that Greg told me that yesterday morning.
That you're not snoring?
That he said, I don't think you're snoring as much as you were.
Really?
So now I'm going to have to be listening to him because, oh my gosh, sometimes I have to get up and go on the couch. So, but you know, the last few nights it hasn't bothered me for him. So
really? See?
Maybe it's helping him too.
And see, this is the thing that's going to happen. If you start taking the CBD oil, you'll start taking it for whatever it is you're going to take it for, and you'll notice it's helping you with 5.5 other things or 10.5 other things. It just kind of aligns your body to where it's supposed to be. It makes our system right. It just rights our system.
And since Monday, I've been doing a lot of reading, and I don't have a lot of problems. Like, I don't have a lot of problems like Shannon had when she started taking it. And I have a lot of friends that have fibromyalgia. They have just so many health problems that their day-to-day life is not a pleasant one. Mm-hmm. And I don't have that. And I read that someone said, just because you don't have those problems that other people have, you can still take the CBD oil and it will prevent you from having some other problems. It'll help your body get into the sync that it's supposed to be mm-hmm. in, and it'll help you maybe not get the flu mm-hmm. or maybe not get cancer. Who knows? So that's what I'm hoping, that it'll help me mm-hmm. not get some of the ailments that you get as you age, like I'm doing.
What? We are not aging anymore. We're done. We're done aging. I'm stuck right here. One of the things that I noticed when I first started taking it, of course, was that I started sleeping better. That was what I noticed right away the first night. Yes. I started sleeping better. But then I also noticed pretty quick on that my mood was better. I mean, like, overall, much, much better. So I think that's amazing. I mean, that's just in itself
felt better. I don't know if I've been depressed. I lost my job back in January, and I've just had a lot going on the last couple of years. And I don't know if maybe I just had a little bit of depression, mm-hmm. maybe. But yeah, I've noticed that the last yesterday and today, my mood, I feel better.
Mm-hmm.
I feel better.
Could you have normally sat here in front of this live video and been kind of calm like this?
No.
We had some CBD oil before we started. Oh, goodness. Okay, so here's some product. I started on the 500 milligram. Are you on the 500 milligram?
Yes.
Okay, so can you see this? I'm going to put this on Susan's video. Can you see it on mine? It's going to be backwards, I know. 500 milligram Hempworx CBD oil. This is what I kind of recommend that you start with. Mm-hmm.
Everything that I've read, that's what mm-hmm. they say to start with.
This is the peppermint flavor. They do have a natural flavor, which is okay. It's not terrible, but I prefer the peppermint flavor.
Someone says it tastes like
a really nice joint. Yeah,
so if you like the taste of smoking a joint, you might like the regular.
We don't know about that, though. We've never done that in our lives, not ever. But yes, it does. Then there's the 750, which is what I'm on now. And I only started taking this because that way I could take less drops a day. And I take 5 drops 3 times a day. That works better for me. So
I did read that someone started on the 750 mm-hmm. because they thought more was better. Mm-hmm. And with this CBD oil, more is not mm-hmm. always better. Mm-hmm. And they took it for like 6 weeks and didn't feel anything. And so someone suggested that maybe they go down to the 500 and start out with maybe 5 to 10 drops. And they said then they started feeling the effects of it.
Right. I've heard and read about people the same thing. They were taking too many drops. Even if they started on the 500,
right.
They were taking like 20 drops a day. And that's not what they needed. They only needed 3 or 5 or 7
right.
drops a day. And so it was actually making them feel a little worse. So just because it says that you can increase to 20 drops doesn't mean that you need to or that you have to. You listen to yourself, listen to your own body, and see, God, my hair's going everywhere, and just see what's best for you. You may start at 3 drops and that'll be where you stay forever.
Right.
You know? And I haven't increased. I started on, instead of doing it twice a day, I did it 3 times a day. That seemed to help me more with the pain of the fibromyalgia. So that's what I did, and it works for me. So, just find what works for you. You can't overdose on it. I will say that. You can't. The only thing, if you take too much, it'll kind of give you a headache. And
some people say if they take too much, they get nausea.
Oh, okay.
So I've read
still,
that.
you're
but
not
it's
going to die. You're going to be fine. But if you do get a headache or feel nauseous, you may have taken too much. So just, go down. This is my next favorite thing. This is called Relief Cream. I don't know if you can see this. Okay. I'm mostly focusing on Susan's live. So if you're on my live, you may flip over to Susan's page. I don't know. But this is Relief Cream. This stuff, you haven't tried this yet, have you?
I haven't ordered, but I haven't. I'm supposed to get mine tomorrow.
Do you have any spots that are just pain, that just hurt?
I don't right now, like maybe later in the day.
Just make something up so you can use this because it's so great. Just find something.
Later in the day, a lot of times my lower back will hurt if I've done a lot during the day. But, normally, on a normal day, I don't usually have a lot of pain.
You're so lucky.
No,
I want to be like you when I grow up, pain-free.
And so I'm hoping I can stay this way. I turned the big 6-0 this year.
Woo-hoo.
I don't want to start
Can you not believe she's 60? What?
I don't want to start feeling like I'm supposed to feel. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel, but...
Well, my elbows hurt. I feel like you're my age and I'm your age. That's what it is. My elbows hurt, so I put this on my elbows and my lower back. And it helps. And I've said this before, but I didn't know it was really working until I gave it to my grandmother. So I went to my grandmother's house for her birthday.
Tell the story.
She had me.
I love this story. How old is she?
She's 88. Okay. Nobody show this to my grandmother. She will get mad that I told her business. Okay.
But they don't know. They don't know who your grandmother is.
Okay. Any of my family that's watching this, if you tell grandmother, I will disown you. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so she's had several back surgeries, and she's 88, and so she's on a walker now. This last back surgery that she had a few years ago, she's never recovered from it. She was a little too old, I think, and just has never recovered from it. So she's been in a lot of pain lately. She can't even go to church, and if you know my grandmother, that's a huge, big deal. So I go over to her house, and she... with my gift of my CBD oil and my relief cream of mine that I have already used, she didn't care. And so I told her, I said, okay, grandmother, I got this for you, and I really want you to try. I think you'll love it. And she said, promise me this is not marijuana. I said, I promise you, grandmother, I swear to you it's not marijuana. It's a close cousin, but it is not. And she said, okay, give it to me. And she opened her mouth and made me drop the drops right in her mouth. She was ready to try anything. And within, actually, I think she called me the next day. It may be 2 days later. Of course, she had another little something done. But a couple of days later, she called me. And she said, oh, my goodness, this stuff works. And she had me put the relief cream all up. Like, she pulled her shirt up and pulled her pants down just a little bit. And she was like, okay, put it on me. So she had me rub it all over her. It was so sweet and such a special moment. And it was really nice to finally see her get some sort of relief just after a couple of days. So she should be feeling pretty good now. Thank goodness. Give her some relief.
I can't wait till I have some of my personal friends, except for you, of course, that come to me and say, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you introduced this to me, and they tell me their story.
It's the best feeling.
That's what I'm hoping. Because I have several that have expressed interest in it. So
it really is neat. Okay, look, this is not for humans. I mean, you can try it if you want to, but it is, you don't smell
It doesn't smell good.
This is for the pets. Yes, this is for pets too. We have dog treats, and this is the 250 milligram, and it smells like bacon, so they say.
Oh, someone's saying that we're sideways.
Oh, are we sideways? Well, just,
oh my gosh,
we've been sideways the whole time.
Sorry, y'all.
We're just trying. Y'all just turn.
We were
just
trying
tilt
to
your heads like this. It'll be okay.
Woo Woo says we're giving him a headache.
Wait.
Sorry, Woo Woo.
So does that mean I've been sideways the whole time too? Y'all are just going to stay sideways.
Yes, Karen, it is.
Tilt your head like this. It'll be fine. Then order some
trying to get
CBD
both
oil
of us
for your
in it.
crick.
Yeah.
We told you not to take lessons from us. Don't take lessons from us. So, so does that mean I should tilt mine
You
up
might.
to you?
Because they might be.
What if they're... Oh, here we go. Hello. Look, it's going to go... Oh, maybe not. Okay, so it's just going to be you now. Oh, we have been. Yeah. Whoopsie.
Sorry, y'all.
Just drink some wine.
Yeah, you
It'll
don't
be
care.
But anyway, this is for pets too. This is the 250 milligram bacon flavored. Okay.
It's bacon flavored and it stinks.
Yeah, it does not. You don't want to try it. Just give it to your dog. They love it. This is my, okay, so these things, I didn't think I was interested in face cream. I was like, well, I'm not really interested in face cream.
I'm interested in face cream.
But
I ordered it too, so.
Did you order it?
Yes.
Well, I wanted to get it because I want to be able to tell people, you know, I don't want to say, well, they say that this is how it is. So I wanted to try it. This is the Revive, see? And see? The Revive. This one is a little lighter. This is a face cream. You put it on your face. And this is the Renew. Okay, so we're going to kind of talk about them at the same time because they're kind of the same. Can you see that? It's going to be foggy. But here it is on Susan's. Renew. Renew and Revive. This one is lighter. The Revive is lighter. And the Renew is thicker. Okay, so this is more like a night cream. And this is more like a anytime. But they both kind of do the same thing. This has apple stem cells in it. The Renew does.
And I think it's supposed to help with like sun damage.
Oh, okay.
And maybe help if you have some light wrinkles. I don't know if they're called light wrinkles. Fine wrinkles. That it might help that. So I'm anxious to get mine in tomorrow.
I love it. I use this one the most. But I have used this one a couple of times. But like I said, I have oilier skin.
So do I.
So the Revive works better for me. This makes it a little too oily. But it's really good for like a night cream that you would wash off the next morning maybe. You know? Okay. So I like it. Okay, guys. We're glad that we're not sideways for y'all anymore. We can see y'all on here, but we're trying not to pay attention to y'all so we don't get nervous. But we are so glad that y'all are on here with us. And if you do have any questions, please feel free to ask them. You can type them right there here on the video, and we'll get to them. We may not get to them today, but we'll answer you.
We'll look back and answer your questions.
I promise. Also, I wanted to tell y'all. I should have said this in the beginning. If you share this video on your page, you will be entered into a drawing for a free bottle of CBD oil from me. Okay? So
and that's on Shannon's page or my page.
Yes, either page. So we'll go and we'll put it in our little box later. And so if you share this, you get entered for a free bottle of CBD. That's awesome. That's like an $80 value. Woo woo. So share.
Yes.
All right. So.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Sorry, Shannon's people. Shannon's phone just went upside down.
It's had too much wine, too. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
All right, so we have some questions. One of them is Hempworx CBD marijuana, like my grandmother asked? No. Although cannabidiol comes from the same plant, like I said, it's a close cousin. And Hempworx is full spectrum, which means they use the whole plant, okay? Because they use all of it. That's how and why it's so effective is because they use the entire plant. It's not marijuana, okay? So you won't get that high effect. I know it seems like we might be high right now, but I promise you we're not. You just feel good.
Yeah, exactly.
You just feel good. There's no, it doesn't change your, I don't know how to explain that sometimes. How would you explain it?
It's not mind altering.
No. There you go. Perfect. Woohoo. High five. It's not mind altering, so you don't get that high effect. Okay. So another question we had is, does it contain THC? Yes, it does. It contains a trace amount of THC, which is 0.03%. And the legal limit for THC is 0.30, so we're less than that. Like I said, it does contain the THC because we are a full spectrum plant. It's a full spectrum product. It uses the entire plant, okay? But I did take that drug test. I took it yesterday, and I passed that drug test. And I had been taking the CBD oil for 35-ish days, and I'm taking 5 drops 3 times a day. So I passed. Now, it metabolizes itself different in everybody.
All right.
So I cannot guarantee that you will pass a drug test. They are coming up with a no THC product. That's in the works.
They're working on it, right?
Mm-hmm. That's in the works. So if you are in a company that is zero tolerance, don't get yourself in trouble. Just wait for that product to come out. That sun's behind us on yours. So we're like, hey, we got to get close. We have that sun. We'll just wait for that zero THC product. I feel like it'll be out pretty soon.
I wonder if does the cream, you think it goes into your bloodstream? Like,
You know, I'm not sure. I'm gonna research that. I'm gonna look that up.
Because if someone needs to use the relief cream, but I think I did see in one of the groups that someone said if you're scared of failing a drug test, then to just use the cream. So, but we'll research that.
Well, I've been using the cream too, and so I took that test. I've used the cream every day since the first day that I started using the oil. So, and I passed the test. But like I said,
Everybody
different for everybody.
metabolizes it different.
Hey guys. Now look, I don't know about a hair test, and anybody that does a hair test, Jeremy Woods is asking this question. Any company that does a hair test is serious.
Yeah, there's zero tolerance.
If you're in that company, you need to wait for the 0 THC to come out. But I will tell you, know your product, because something that you're going to get at Sunshine Health Food Store or something like that, it's going to have feelers. Just look at the back of it, and look at the back of the Hempworx product, and you're going to see that Hempworx is a superior product. You will feel the difference and see the difference and know the difference in Hempworx and something you're going to get off the counter at the store.
I know I saw a testimony in our testimonial group that she had bought it over the counter at one of the health food stores, and she had been taking it for 6 months and she was getting nothing from it. And so she's the type of person that she tries anything, and she ordered the Hempworx, the 500, and she said within 2 or 3 days she could see a difference.
Oh yeah.
So
absolutely. I've had a couple of people that were already on the CBD to try the Hempworx to tell me if they, to compare the products, and they said the same thing.
Right.
They noticed a difference right away. So definitely superior. Yes, and you're not the only one. Jeremy Woods is talking about DOT for truckers. You're not the only one. I have a lot of trucker friends, and they are all in your same boat. So I would just wait for that 0 THC to come out. But once it does come out, get your hands on it. You will want to get your hands on it, especially as a trucker. I know that you have ailments as a trucker, so get your hands on it as soon as you can, Jeremy. What else we got? Are we on? Is it legal? Oh, it's legal in all 50 states federally. So that means if you buy it online, you're all good.
Yep.
Now, could I open a shop and sell it out of my shop? Maybe not. I think that it's hit or miss here in Louisiana. I think they're kind of still trying to steer away from that. So you got to buy it online. Other than that, it's legal in all 50 states.
Right.
Okay. Each state is different. I don't know if you're all in Louisiana. You're probably not. I have a lot of Canada people on here. So because our upline is actually in Canada and Las Vegas. That's where Barb and I just lost her name. Judy, thank you. That's where Barb and Judy are from. And so we have a lot of out-of-state people. Each state is different. I think there's a couple of states that are, kind of hard, but federally,
right,
you can buy it online.
That's right.
All 50 states.
Right.
And legal drug dealers right here. Cutest drug dealers in
town. But it's really not a drug.
No,
because
it's
you
not.
don't get high on it.
We're just kidding. How big is
now
the bottle?
you might get addicted because it makes you feel your daily living quality
of life.
is going to increase. So that's the only addiction you're going to get to it.
Yes. I had a girl call me today. She said, okay, I ran out. She's been out for a couple of days, and she's going to go ahead and order. I went ahead and ordered for her early because her payday's in a couple of days, so I wanted her to go ahead and get it, and she can pay me back. But she's like, I can tell that I haven't had it in a couple of days.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy.
So it's not like a buildup in your system where...
I haven't been without it yet.
Apparently not.
So I don't know. Maybe I could test that, but I don't want to.
No.
No, I don't want to.
But if people say they haven't had it in a couple of days and they can tell a difference, then apparently it's not something that will build up in your system, and
we'll research that too.
Yeah.
We're going to be the researching queens around here. The bottle is 1 ounce. These are 1 ounce bottles, which is 30 milliliters, in case y'all are wondering. Because I know you can't always tell what size they are on the video.
This is like my thumb. See the size compared to my thumb?
There's about 1,000 drops in there, which if you took 5 drops a day, 5 drops twice a day, so 10 drops a day, this would last you like 3 months, right? That'd be 100 days. So 3 months. Man, that's a lot. I take a little more than that, so it only lasts a little bit over a month.
$69 for a 3-month supply.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. And I've compared product because I thought originally that this was kind of high. But then I started comparing product and started really looking. This is not high at all. Especially there's a money back guarantee, a 30-day empty bottle. So you can use that whole bottle in 30 days, and you don't like it, you send it back. I mean, you get your money back. That's pretty great.
Right.
That like says something.
It does.
You're not going to need that, is what it says.
Right.
And then also, they have the Director Pack, which is 4 bottles. So it's buy 3, get 1 free is essentially what it is. So you save about $78. So that's great. And that's what I recommend. Even if you don't really want to spend $200, get with a couple of friends.
Right.
And y'all go in together and
You get 4
and do
friends, you get 4 bottles, that's $50 a bottle, plus the shipping instead of the $69.
So it averages about $55 a bottle, which is absolutely so great. That's wonderful.
Right.
And like we said, let's say 2 months. $55 for 2 months worth of product.
Right.
Ah, we're on to something.
Right.
Okay, guys. We have a lot more questions. Do y'all want to continue? Are we making fools of ourselves? Hello? Talk to us.
While we have a drink.
Yeah, let's drink. So, about everything happens for a reason. We forgot to talk about the flood.
Right.
We kind of, 2 years ago, like right now, 2 years ago,
Right, this week.
we were...
Because it's all coming back on my Facebook memories.
And I almost hate the Facebook memories. I'm
I
like,
know.
you dang Facebook memories, go away. I don't want to see you. But at the same time, it reminds me of where I am right now. A lot has changed in 2 years. I've lost some friends in 2 years. I've gained some friends in 2 years. I've moved from one side of Lake Bistineau to the other, which I was really sad about at first, and I'm not now at all. It's helped me to just see a whole different perspective. And I actually live in Sibley, which I love Sibley. It's so sweet, and it's such a sweet little town. I love it. And I get to see the bayou a little more. I go across the bayou every day, so not only am I getting to see Lake Bistineau, but I get to check out Dorcheat Bayou,
Right.
you know, which I've never really, gotten to know too much about. And I'm more involved over in Dolene. So it's been nice.
Right.
At first, though, I didn't see what reason there could be. Everything happens for a reason. I was like, what?
I'm still waiting to see my reason.
It's coming.
Because I'm still not in my house.
It's coming.
I know.
We're going to find out.
We will.
We were going to do this live from her porch today, and then we thought that might be too emotional.
Yeah, it's
So
not a good place right now.
We
so.
decided we'll wait on that. We would have to have a whole bottle of wine for that. I couldn't imagine trying to do it from my old place. No way. Okay, so another question that we have is, what strength do I buy? We talked about that a little bit earlier. I'd start with a 500 milligram and then go from there. What else do we have?
I think we
We pretty much touched
Yeah, we
everything.
touched about-
Where can I order? Go on Susan's website if you're on her live, and go on my website if you're on mine. We've got it attached here on the bottom of the videos. If you can't see it, you can't find it, give us a call, give us a message,
Right.
whatever, and we'll get with you. We'll help you order. We definitely welcome Facebook messages. Okay?
Yes.
Do we have anything else?
Does anyone have any questions?
If you have not read this book, You Are a Badass, read this book, okay? Because you are a badass, and it's
If
really
you don't
great.
think you are, read the book and you'll see you are.
Yes, it's really great. Okay. Every single person is born with unique and valuable gifts to share with the world. Once we figure out what ours are and decide to live our lives putting those to use, sometimes we figure out what they are and we still don't put them to
Right.
use. We still have those excuses. Then that, and only then, is when the real party begins. Let's party!
Hey, let's party!
Okay, guys, we've enjoyed it very much. Like we said, if you didn't catch all the video, watch it on the replay. When you do watch it on the replay, type replay or that you're watching or something so it'll show up so other people can watch it. Also, if you share this video on your page, remember that you get in the drawing for a free bottle of CBD oil from me, and that doesn't matter if you're on Susan's page or mine, okay?
Right.
You'll be in the drawing. So share. And what else? That's all you got?
we look forward to hearing from everyone.
Yes, you did great.
You helped.
Two gals just drinking and talking. Loosey-goosey. Okay, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. We appreciate it very much. Have a good day. Bye.